Hey Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. How are you? Welcome back. Um, so I'm officially moved. I'm in the new house. You might hear a little bit of an echo. Guess why? Because there's no furniture in my house yet. I'm still waiting for it. So that's why I'm doing this reading on the floor. My sister brought over a card table. God love her. But I actually feel more comfortable doing it on the floor. So anyways, we are doing your reading for the 9th through the 16th. And I'm sorry, Earth signs are last this time. And, believe it or not, I do have just still a lot going on. Everything will be settled and put in its place by the end of the week. And I can get back to my life. So that is great news. All right, so we're going to start off with the Healing Light Lenormand deck, okay? And this is not a traditional tarot deck, and I'm going to be using this as oracle cards, but they do have specific meanings. So, I have found these readings this week to be really interesting. You might want to check out and cross-watch some of the other readings. So I'm pulling 3 of these cards, and I'm not even going to turn these over until I've done the majority of the reading, okay? Because these cards will confirm or validate or give us some additional insight as to what is going on here. Okay, and then I have the Healing Light Tarot, and both of these decks are by Christopher Butler. As a lot of you know, I am very geared towards beautiful artwork, and these cards are no exception for sure. All right, so let's see, Capricorn. This first row is going to be for the person that you're watching the video for. Whoops. And the second row is going to be for you. And I'm using the Mermaid Tarot for you. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, so for those of you that are new to my channel, I don't do reversals in readings, so in general readings. So that's why I flipped over that card. I just don't feel it's necessary in general readings, and I do use reversals in personal readings, okay? All right, so we have the Magician for your person here, okay? Right before I started the reading, I definitely had, some messages come through, and the biggest one that came through was there's something is getting ready to happen that's going to feel like, kind of explosive, okay? And I'll just leave it at that for now. All right, we have the King of Wands, okay? So fire sign could be coming towards you, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, but let's just hold. I've been this is kind of unusual for me to turn over the cards, all of the cards, before I actually really delve into the reading. But I've been doing that in these readings because I have felt the need to. Interesting. Okay. All right. So for your person right now, okay, I feel like this person, you know, when you look at this magician card, there are very few cards in this deck that contain, the whole rainbow of colors. I believe there's only two. Okay. And I feel that that is significant. Okay. Because I feel like, this person, your person, okay, is kind of on the other side of the rainbow, like the side with the pot of gold. Like they're realizing that their pot of gold, like they've been looking in all of the wrong places, like they were on the far other side of the rainbow. And I feel like they are realizing where their pot of gold is. Okay, with this page of wands, the page of wands, okay, is somebody that is exploring, right? Exploring what you're doing, exploring, how they can do things differently. But there is a sexual energy here that I feel hasn't been there for this person in a while. Okay, their pot of gold, I feel like their vibration is lifting. Okay, and for those of you that don't know what I mean by that, everything has a vibration. Okay, and the higher the vibration, the lighter the vibration, really the closer to that unconditional love we are. Okay, this feels light. All right, now for you, this King of Wands energy, I feel like you're in a good place right now. Like I feel like there's a confidence within you, but it's like even keel. Like I don't feel your vibration. I feel your vibration as being kind of steady right now. Like this Six of Swords here, I feel like you have found the calm waters. And it doesn't overly excite you right now. Like there's nothing that's really overly exciting you, if that makes sense. There's a quiet confidence here. There is, I feel like you're on calm waters. It feels good, but it doesn't, there's not this extreme high, extreme low, extreme high. There's not that roller coaster ride that, I feel some of us have been on for a while. It feels very steady, and that's a really good energy to be in, actually. Okay, we have the Lovers here. Okay, quiet confidence, calm waters, Lovers. All right, so and I think that this is an interesting depiction of the Lovers card, right? She's looking in the mirror at a different version of herself, right? So, this is, the person that's on land, and this is the person that's in the water, okay? And, I feel like that's a very balanced feeling. Again, calm waters. The Lovers, of course, is about choices and a very strong connection. So this card specifically feels like this connection is starting to feel much more balanced where it wasn't for a long time. No matter what happened in the past between the two of you, you know, there is a balancing of these energies. This person, I feel, is raising their vibration. I feel like yours is, you know, kind of real steady right now. You feel good, but there's not an overly excited feel to things. And that's a really good place for things to come in. You know, it's basically the energy of allowing. And when you're in the energy of allowing, that means you're aligned with the universe and allowing things to come to you. And, you know, and I feel like this energy up here is gearing up to come towards you. All right, so they have the Three of Cups. Okay, again, like this is a more excited energy up here. Like I feel like this person might be experiencing a higher vibration love towards you, maybe even for the first time. Okay? This person could very easily be watching you in some way. You know, you'd be surprised, okay? For those of you who may not have social media, or, you know, you might be surprised how this person, you know, and I don't mean in a creepy, that's not my reading, okay? I mean that I feel like there's some visibility on you with this person, okay? Because with this Page of Wands, this is the card of exploring, and I think they're looking at you in some way, okay? Three of Cups, this is celebration. Again, this feels very high vibration for this person, and I feel it's an unusual energy for them to be in. I think it's a very, very positive thing for them. And for those of you, you know, who have experienced that higher vibration themselves, you know, it's like it's an amazing feeling. And the first time or the first wave that you experience that, it's almost euphoric, okay? And I feel like that this person is experiencing that right now. With this Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles is a little bit, you know, out of place here. But I feel like what this comes down to is essentially, whether you realize it or not, this person feels like you at some point left them out in the cold. But the fact that they're in this higher vibration now, the fact that they're experiencing, you know, finding that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and I know that sounds a little, you know, over the top, but it really does feel like that. Like this person is experiencing that higher vibration love, maybe for the first time. And this Five of Pentacles card, you know, feels like this is lingering. This is lingering. You may not feel like you left them out in the cold in any way, okay? But I feel like it's their perception. They may have essentially left themselves out in the cold when it came to this connection because of how this connection made them feel, all right? Which would be another way to look at that. You, down here with the Three of Swords, this, to me, I'm reading this very differently today for you because of the energy that I feel in these cards for you. So where I feel for a long time, you might have been making heart over head decisions. I feel like it's balanced out now where you can make head over heart decisions as well. That's why I feel like this energy is so like clean and balanced and calm for you. Like, again, this roller coaster ride that you might have been on for a while emotionally, I feel has really steadied itself out, which is this energy of allowing. So it's not surprising to me that this person is maybe experiencing this high vibration love possibly for the first time. All right, so I do want to clarify a couple of cards here, okay? And I'm using a third deck to do that. I know this is a little bit of a different reading from all the readings this week. We're going to clarify the Magician card for them. We're going to clarify the Six of Swords for you. We're going to clarify the Lovers for you. And we're going to clarify this Five of Pentacles for them. All right, so we're clarifying the Magician with the Lovers. All right, so we see the Lovers twice here, okay? So I feel like there's been a choice that's been hanging in the wind like a balloon for this connection that's just been floating, all over the place. And, it's like this choice is hanging out there. You both know what that choice is, all right? But this person had to raise up their vibration to match possibly where you are. All right. So that balloon that's floating and is light in the air, I feel like this person is starting to experience what that feels like. They might be experiencing a little bit of that euphoria, okay, that maybe you were feeling at some point in the past. But I feel like you have evened out and calmed, hit those really calm waters, which is really good, which is actually really good. Six of Swords is clarified by the Magician. Okay, so we have the Magician and the Lovers for both of you. I realize this says the Magus, okay, in this deck, that's what it's called, okay? But, this is what you're manifesting, okay? These calm waters. This is what this person is manifesting, this higher vibration, lighter love, okay? I hope this makes sense to you guys. But now we have the Magician for both of you and the Lovers for both of you. And look at this. We got the Lovers card on your side is clarified by the Star, which is your heart's desire. I knew that this felt explosive. This is explosive information, I feel, for Capricorn, okay? Because the connection for you hasn't gone away, but it's on a much more even keel now, okay? This person is feeling the connection the way that you might have been feeling it however many months, maybe even years for some, okay? For those of you that haven't experienced that type of connection, that might sound, you know, a little bit unusual or crazy, and it's not. I'm here to tell you it's not at all crazy. You shouldn't feel that way. All right. And then for this Five of Pentacles, look at what we have. We have the Queen of Wands. So we have the counterparts here. Okay. So, whoops. This person feels left out by this Queen of Wands energy, or left out in the cold. Probably at some point in the past. But what's really interesting here, and this, I feel like you have the masculine energy here, and this person has the feminine energy. For the longest time, the way I feel like this would have come out is the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands here. So what this tells me is that the yin and the yang are coming together. You're more in the yang energy, and this person is now more in the yin energy. Okay? So the yin is receiving, the yang energy is doing. So you might just be doing what's best for you in your life right now, and that is allowing this person to be able to feel the energy of receiving the love that they didn't receive in the past. Sorry, this is a little bit deeper than some of the readings that I do, but that's how it's coming through to me. Okay, this feels like an unusual reading to me. This feels divine, okay? It just does. For the Magician and the Lovers to come out on both sides, that tells me that there is an absolute mutual attraction and love here, and both people are now single. If they weren't single before, both are now single. All right, so this is where these cards come in. Okay? So let's see what we have here. We have the dog. We have the dog. We have the letter. And we have the garden. All right, so what does this all mean? All right, so the dog is loyalty. I feel absolutely that there has been a sense of unspoken loyalty in this connection, okay? If it has been spoken, even better. But I feel like there's an unspoken loyalty in this connection. The letter is all about communication. So this can be electronic communication, text, email, phone call, in person, whatever it is. I feel like because of the loyalty, even unspoken loyalty in this connection, there's going to be some type of significant, possibly explosive communication coming through, okay? And with this garden, all right, the garden, what is the garden? The garden is literally about a lover's tryst, a lover's connection, a meeting. This is a communication, explosive communication coming in about, honestly, I can't make this up. This is about possibly a meeting, a place to meet, an invitation about a lover's tryst. And we have Lovers on both sides, Magician on both sides. And we have two energies here that I feel like are ready to meet. It's that simple. Okay, and it's not a simple reading at all. You know, this is the type of reading that I could dig into for a long time. Wow. Okay. The last two cards that I'm pulling for you guys are from the Blessed Bee deck by Lucy Cavendish. And this is just two cards, potentially two blessings on this connection right now. We have a blessing for a mother and a blessing for the right words. Somebody is trying to find the right words, and it could be explosive communication, especially if it's around a lover's tryst that I don't think you're expecting right now, honestly. Okay? I don't think you're expecting it. This could be reversed, easily reversed in this particular reading, between the person you're watching the video for and yourself. All right? But as far as a blessing for a mother, you know, I do feel like this particular card, this could apply to you, but it could apply to the person outside of this connection that might have been left. All right? If that makes sense. Somebody might have left somebody that was a mother or was a mother to their children. It might be a blessing to somebody's mother who has watched their son or daughter go through hell. Go through hell and back in another relationship. Okay? A blessing for the right words. I feel like this person may not have been able to find the right words in the past, and the right words are coming to them. I feel like, feels very, very divine in how this is rolled out here. Okay? So I feel like something explosive is coming towards you in a very, very positive, loving way. Something that I feel like the words that this person expresses to you aren't going to be what you would expect from this person. Like however you have been thinking about this person in the recent past, I feel it's going to be the opposite of of what you might have seen or heard in the past. There is a lot of single energy here, okay? King and Queen of Wands, these are the two single. This is the single king and the single queen. So I feel like if this person was connected to somebody else in the past, I absolutely feel like they no longer are for a lot of you. Okay? The Magician is single, and we have the Magician on both sides. Lovers is about a strong new love attraction. This may not be new for a lot of you, but I feel like this connection coming together would be new in the way that it's coming together now. Okay? All right. But this person, if you think that that their heart hasn't been loyal to you, it has. Okay? All right, Capricorn. That is what I have for you for the week of the 9th through the 16th. Explosive communication, I feel, is coming through. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.